Grand Rising family, how's everyone doing on this rising? Is 11:15 on the clock, and today we're going to be going into a few lessons. I'm gonna see how many lessons I could get through before service start acting up. So today we're going to be doing lesson 20, and in lesson 20 it is the flame of transfiguration, becoming light and flesh, the alchemy of remembered divinity. Now, in this teaching, you'll be learning where the body, mind, and spirit begins to fuse, where the divine flame no longer flickers around you, but moves through your very cells. Let's begin. This is called transfiguration, not escape from the flesh, but illumination within. It is what the ancients called the body of light. What the mystics saw when prophets and healers shone with a golden radiance, not from the sun above, but from the God force awakening inside. Now, the meaning of transfiguration. To transfigure is to shift frequency, not form. The same vessel, yet purified, refined, glowing from the remembrance that I am both dust and divine. The bones stay the same, but the vibration changes. From survival to sovereignty, from human limitation to embodied light. The ego fears this gate because here the small self dies peacefully, and the true self rises, crowned in its original light. This isn't a metaphor. This is cellular memory awakening. DNA begins to respond, old programs dissolve, and light information, Christic, solar, feminine, and ancestral begins to circulate through your field again. Now here is the feminine flame role. The feminine doesn't force this transformation. She melts it into being. Through surrender, softness, sound, and sacred breath. She invites light to weave with matter, turning trauma into teaching, and density into diamond. Transfiguration is the moment the womb of the mother and the fire of the father meet within you. That sacred union births the golden child of consciousness, the part of you that knows I was never broken, only hidden. Now here's a practice for the collective. Find a quiet space. Sit or stand in stillness. Breathe in through the heart, out through the crown. Then whisper aloud, flame of truth, within my flesh. Burn what is false, reveal what is whole. I am light, remembering itself. Now visualize your body filling with a golden light. Every cell glowing, pulsing with remembrance. This is not imagination. This is activation. You are teaching your flesh to recognize its own origin again. Now, the mark of the transfiguration. Those who walk this path begin to radiate without even trying. Your presence heals. Your voice shifts rooms. Children and animals sense your peace. Even silence begins to speak through you. This is a reward of remembering. Not power over others, but union with all. And that collective is the assignment 20 or lesson 20, which is the flame of transfiguration. Pretty much overall synopsis. You are fusing everything together, mind, body, and spirit. You're getting in full alignment with everything that Source has provided to you. Understanding that each part of you is needed. Again, like I said, we all keep going back to the masculine and feminine. You go from one particular instance to the next. So again, you go from a survival, like they say, survival, to a sovereignty. Meaning that you go from survival mode to knowing that all will be here in this due timing, and you become strong within yourself. No more fear based. You, at this point, fear is just an emotion that was brought upon us by other people. You don't naturally live in fear. Whatever happens, happens. And you know that everything is a cause and effect. So nothing to be pretty much scared of. And like I said again, your true self begins to rise because you get to remember what is going on once you actually sit with yourself deeply and realistically sit with yourself to relearn yourself again, as you're learning yourself in fragments and trying to make everything a whole again. Okay? So, to the spirit team, flame family, supreme rising, I speak truth, and Ashe, 555 on the clock.